Hi everyone. In 2018, I had a face-to-face encounter with God. I woke up one morning before sunrise, and while I was reading my Bible, Jesus appeared in front of me. This was not the first time I had seen him. This is what he said to me. From the time Israel returned and became a nation on the 14th of May, 1948, there will be 77 years to the Exodus. He was talking about the rapture. I will return in the Festival of Trumpets on the 23rd and the 24th of September 2025. In these 2 days, no one knows which day or hour I will come. And from the sky I will take to heaven those who are mine. From this day, 7 years of great trouble is coming upon all those left behind on earth. After the 7 years of tribulation, I will return again in the festival of the Day of Atonement on the 15th of September 2032. All eyes shall see me. Tell my church I love them. Tell the world I love them. And I do not want them to be surprised by what is coming upon the whole world.
3 of the 4 Gospels record a very mysterious prophecy from Jesus known as the parable of the fig tree. Now, at a first glance, it seems very simple, a story about a tree building with leaves, but hidden inside this parable is one of the most clearest prophetic time markers for the end of the age. In Matthew 24:32-35, Jesus says, "Now learn this parable from the fig tree. When its branch has already become tender and puts forth leaves, you know that summer is near, so you also, when you see all these things, know that it is near at the doors. Surely I say to you, this generation will not by any means pass away till all these things take place. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will by no means pass away." Now, for centuries, scholars and believers alike have understood the fig tree to symbolize Israel. Israel's prophets of Hosea, Jeremiah, Joel all used the fig tree to represent the nation in its spiritual condition. And so many see Jesus' words as pointing to the very rebirth of Israel in 1948 after nearly 2,000 years of exile. Now, when the fig tree budded once more, Jesus said that that generation would not pass away until all end-time prophecy was fulfilled. In 1948, the fig tree itself budded and Israel was born again. And this is exactly what Jesus said. Look at the fig tree. When you see them budding, know that the kingdom of God is near. And now, this year, Israel celebrates 77 years since her rebirth. And is there significance to that number? Absolutely. Yes. The number 7 is of divine completion, of covenant perfection. 77 is the fullness of fullness. Genesis 4:23, Lamech boasted, if Cain is avenged 7 times, then Lamech 77 times. And so there's 77, magnified corruption and judgment. But in Matthew 18:22, Jesus reversed it. He told Peter, not 7 times, but 77 times. 77 became a number of unlimited forgiveness, restoration, and mercy. In Luke chapter 3, from Adam to Christ are 77 generations. The Messiah came in the fullness of time at the 77th mark to redeem. And in Daniel chapter 9, the 77s describe Israel's destiny, the timing of the Messiah, and the end of age. This is where we get the entire prophetic timeline from. So what does 77 mean right now? In Israel's 77th year, it means that we are standing in the fullness of God's prophetic plan. Israel's rebirth was absolutely no coincidence or no accident, and it was the budding of the fig tree, and now 77 years later, God is declaring both warning and mercy. 77 is a dividing line. It marks the end of judgment and the unveiling of redemption. And so in other words, we have entered a prophetic threshold. The fig tree has budded, and all of the other trees have budded as well. And now it's the 77th year stands as a trumpet blast, a prophetic witness that the kingdom of God is near. And so Jesus said, when you see all of these things, know that the generation will not pass away until all is fulfilled. And now Israel has reached her 77th year, a number of completion, a number of forgiveness, and a number pointing directly to the Messiah and the return of Jesus.